This is Glenn Rice with Clearview Sewer Cams. We're located at 2142 Hillsboro Avenue, Los Angeles, California, 90034. Today is June 29th, 2023. We're performing a video waste and sewer line inspection through a 2-inch cast iron waste line cleanout located on the right-hand side of the house, just outside the kitchen window. That goes out towards the front of our property. This is our kitchen window. This goes towards the rear of our property, and this is our cast iron waste line cleanout. It's located in the crawl space. So again, we're just going to push out. I do have a bathtub running in the rear master bedroom on the right-hand side of the house, and that is the furthest point. So again, it does appear to be black ABS waste line. Again, we're just going to continue to push out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the mic here. I'm going to push out, and again, attempt to push all the way out towards the front of our property and possibly reach our city sewer tie-in. So we're going to pause our mic here. When we pull back, we'll take a good look. What we're going to do is we'll pull back a little bit. We're going to pull back to where we transition from our what appear to be our cast iron waste line to what appears to be vitreous clay. Again, we're just going to pull back. We're going to push in just a little bit. Okay, we're going to pause here for a moment and locate this area. Okay, we went ahead and located this area, and we are on the front left-hand corner of the house, and we did mark that area with a red crayon at approximately 2 feet deep. And again, this is our ABS waste line transition to vitreous clay sewer pipe. Again, we're going to push in slowly. And again, what we're going to do is we're just going to utilize this water to help us push out. We'll shut the water down once we get all the way out into our city sewer tie-in, and then from there we'll pull back and take a good look. Okay, we went ahead and pushed all the way out into our city sewer tie-in. So what we're going to do is we're going to pause here for a moment. We're going to locate this area. Okay, again, as I mentioned, we went ahead and pushed all the way out into our city sewer tie-in. We did locate this area just at the, basically at the edge of the sidewalk and going out into the street. It does appear to be parallel with the manhole cover. And again, as we pull back, we're pulling back. And a little bit of an offset and a little bit of root intrusion in that joint there. Make a little bit of a turn. We're going to come up a stack. And as you can see just behind there, you can see just behind the joint, we do have a break in that joint there. So again, we're going to continue to pull back. And again, as I mentioned, we did have a break in that joint there from a 12 o'clock going down to around about the 6 o'clock. And we pull back to our next joint. And a little bit of root intrusion. And again, another break at the top from about the 11 o'clock going around all the way around to about the 3 o'clock area. So again, we'll continue to pull back. And we're pulling back. And a little bit offset in that joint. Pulling back to our next joint. And again, in that joint there, you can see again another full diameter break in that joint as well. So again, as I mentioned, continue to pull back. And we're coming up on our next joint. And we got some root intrusion coming in that joint there. Okay, again, as you can see, another full diameter crack in that joint as well. So again, we'll continue to pull back. And it does appear that the line had been hydrojetted. And again, in this joint as well, you can see we do have a full diameter break in this joint as well. Just behind the joint, you can see the full diameter crack there. And again, I can see the swirl marks in the vitreous clay sewer line. So that's a good indication that the line had been hydrojetted. And possibly to remove the large root intrusions. And again, another full diameter break in that joint as well. So again, another full diameter crack in that joint as well. So again, as well in this joint as well. So again, we're going to continue to pull back. And again, in that joint as well. As we pushed out, we did take a good look at the joints on the way out, and you could definitely tell that majority of the joints do have a full diameter crack in it, pretty much every joint. So those joints were root intruded. The hydrojetting got the root intrusion out. Again, another crack, full diameter crack in that joint. And again, you can see this is a break in that joint there. Full diameter. This is the joint. There's our test tee. So we're going to push in just a little bit, and we're going to locate this area. So we're going to pause here for a moment. Okay, again, we went ahead and located this area, and we did locate it in the driveway just to the right, and we marked it in the driveway at approximately 2 feet deep. And again, you can see that area there, you got some root intrusion coming in, and it does appear to be the test tee. So again, we're going to continue to pull back. And again, in that joint as well, another full diameter crack in that joint as well. And again, in that joint as well. And as we pull back, we got a little bit of an offset in that joint. We're going to pull back. We're heading back towards the right-hand side of the house. And as we pull back, we're transitioning back into our black ABS waistline. And again, we did mark this area up at the front of the house at approximately 2 foot 0 inches deep. Okay, again, you can see that we do have another full diameter crack in that joint as well. So again, we're going to continue to pull back.
That's clay to cast.
Yeah, and this does appear to be a short section of cast iron waistline, and that could be possibly going through the footing, which is again on the front right-hand corner of the house. Then we transition back into black ABS waistline. And all the black ABS waistline wall appeared to be in fair and maintainable condition. So again, we'll continue to pull back.
Sewer line inspection.
And again, as we continue to pull back, we're going to pull up and out of our clean out, and that will conclude our video waste and sewer line inspection.
Hello?